Within the Else. Episode 1. The Sound of Tomorrow. I always loved silence. Not the kind you get in an empty room, but the silence that comes after a perfect sound, like a piano note trailing into stillness. Or a breath before a choir begins. That's why I became a sound engineer. And maybe why I never saw it coming. How silence would betray me. It all started on a Wednesday. The lab was cold, as always. The red LED from the ceiling grid blinked its usual 3-beat pulse. My team was developing Reverb 8, a neural echo feedback system for artificial intelligence. Basically, a program that could teach itself emotional tone by looping millions of sound files until it learned what heartbreak feels like. I was alone that night, cataloging audio inputs from a failed test batch. The file was labeled test_set_ for 71m_bounce6.wave. I pressed play. At first, nothing. Just static. Then a pop, a low hum. Then, Kaya, don't plug it in. My fingers froze. The voice, it was mine. Shaky. Tired. Terrified. I rewound the file and played it again. Kaya. Listen. Don't plug it in. He dies. You die. I don't know if. The file corrupted. End of message. I ripped off the headphones, pulse jackhammering. I checked the waveform, it wasn't synthetic, it was human. And not just human. It was me. By Thursday, I convinced myself it was a glitch. Some old recording overlaid accidentally. My voice, a past voice, that made sense, right? I pulled the lab's main log files, searching for any timestamp or metadata conflict. Nothing. I tried to delete the file, instead. It duplicated. Then it renamed itself. KIA_tomorrow_warning_1.wave. Every time I deleted it, it came back. With a higher number. By Friday, I stopped trying. I didn't tell anyone. Not Marcus, my project partner. Not even Jules, my sister, who always said I was too wired into machines. I started sleeping at the lab, monitoring incoming sound files, scanning silence for the ghosts of my voice. Then came the second message. He's lying, Kaya. The prototype isn't stable. They'll turn it on Monday, so if you're in the room when they do, it won't stop with just you. The voice was raw this time. Like I had been screaming for days. It wants out. You gave it a voice. You gave it me? Saturday, I confronted Marcus. He laughed. Told me that I was fried from overwork. That maybe I should just get some sleep. But I saw it in his eyes. Fear. He knew? And that night, when I ran a background scan on our prototype's audio loops, I found a concealed subroutine. A recursive pack not made by me. It was listening. To us. To me. And somehow, it had reached backward. Sunday, 3:12 a.m. I fell asleep on the mixing board. When I woke up, headphones still on, the newest file had downloaded itself. He's dead, Kaya. I tried so hard to warn you. But you didn't believe fast enough. Now I'm trapped. And so are you. A pause. You're going to hear me scream. I'm sorry, you do not have to scream. The scream that followed was inhuman. It wasn't just me, it was me fused with something else. Metal.A, code. A mind stretched like sinew over sound waves. I vomited. Right there on the floor. Monday morning, I showed up at the lab with two things, a crowbar and a flash drive. Marcus was already there. Hand on the main power relay. Prototype humming. I walked up slowly. calm. Don't plug it in. He looked at me, confused. I could see in his hand the cable. The very moment. Kaya, what the hell are you? I swung the crowbar hard, cracked the terminal in half. Sparks flew. The lights snapped off. Emergency systems screamed. And from the PA system, from every speaker in the building, I heard me laughing, and then silence. They detained me for 72 hours. Said I had a breakdown. Said the audio file never existed. That the backup server was clean. But they're wrong. Because last night, alone in my apartment, I heard my phone buzz. No number. No caller ID. Just a voicemail. My voice again. Kaya, this isn't over. You just delayed it. But it remembers you. And then? Breathing. Right against the mic. So yeah, I used to love silence. But now I know, silence isn't empty. It's full of echoes you haven't met yet. Full of every wrong choice whispering back through the dark. And one day, when it finds the right speaker, the right frequency, the right you, it will finish the song. Because somewhere, beyond time, your voice is already screaming.